Ray Price, late 50s, early 60s. He had the hottest band in country music, I'm telling you. He had Buddy Emmons on steel at one point, and Jimmy Day, in case Buddy was a crap out for some reason. Jimmy Day on bass. He was the other guy. He was the other steel player that didn't get as famous as Buddy, but oh, Buddy wouldn't. He was on an E9 steel guitar neck. Jimmy Day was really unbeatable. That is, if he wasn't drinking or popping pills. That's the one thing about Buddy Emmons. He pretty much kept it all straight. When he was 17, Ernest Tubb was playing up north Michigan, and he had to fire his steel player. And so he put the word out, hey, I need somebody now. So they said, well, we know this kid, well, get him. They got him. It was Buddy. And so he worked. Ernest paid better than anybody in town for the longest. He was the first guy that ever paid 20 grand a year to musicians. Most of us, we just scrape along. And anyhow, the stars made the money, folks. They got the gifts, they made the money, we paid the dues. So anyhow, Ray Price said, well, there was a time he had Johnny Bush on drums. I don't know if you heard him, but in Texas, he's a big star. And, Johnny Bush sings so much like him. That's where he learned his phrasing, and that's where he got it from. Just like when I was at Glazer Brothers, I learned a lot about singing from Jim Glazer, just listening and watching him. God, could he sing. Now, Jim, he sang on all of Marty Robinson's hits that have a Mexican-sounding trio. He was the tenor voice. It was Bobby Sykes, Don Winters, and Jim Glazer. So, but anyhow, back to Ray. He sort of put four in the country, really. I mean, Bob Wills has already done his version of it, but the nitty-gritty down real country music, Ray Price had it, folks. I'll try to give you a couple of those students. Number one was when you left me. I never knew that I could hurt this way. Heartache number two was when you came back again. You came back and never meant to stay. Now I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Now I've got heartaches by the number, a love I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number three was when you called me. You said that you were coming back to stay. Hopeful heart, I waited for your knock at the door. I waited for, he never showed up. Now I've got hearts by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Now I've got heartaches by the number, love that I can't win. But the day that I stopped counting, that's the day my world went in. Hey, and mud. I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Now I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Hey, but the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. In 67, not long before I moved to California, well, I run into Graham. He was down getting his yearly 30 thou, and he taught me, and you know, he was a silver-tongued devil, folks. He could talk you into just about anything, and he sure talked me into it. Right before I moved to California, I was working, playing drums for Connie Smith. It was a major artist from country down. She had a song that was like #1 for 2 months or something. It's called Once a Day. Well, anyhow, she's now married to Marty Stewart. Connie Smith, well, she was a great singer. She still is. She's probably one of the best I ever heard. But anyhow, we did this long tour with Ray Price. Seemed like it started somewhere around New Orleans or something. And, you know, our band ended up backing up Bob Wills and the Texas Playboy. You know, he used to have a 22-piece band, and it was down to one guy, a guy named Tag Lambert. And pretty much all Bob did was, you know, he always had that cigar in a tortoiseshell cigar holder. You know, and once in a while he'd take it out and say, "Oh," or something like that, you know. He was famous for commenting along the records, "How," you know. Before my voice changed, I used to be good at it. Now I'm hoarse as a, well, you can saddle me up, folks, I'm so hoarse. But anyhow, by the way, I had a dream one night about Bob Wills.
Me too.
Oh yeah?
That's right.
See if yours was like this one. We were talking, and behind his bus, he had an old round back Flex, which is short for flexible. They were real. That was the thing back when, and they're sort of an Art Deco shaped bus. They got a scoop on the back. They look like a big loaf of bread with a scoop on the back. Anyhow, he was wearing gabardine, beautiful clothes with all the Western accoutrements, and he had that cigar in that little cigar holder. And I said, I was just a young fellow when I was in the dream. I said, "Bob, how are you able to make all those so many one-nighters?" He said, "Wash your wear, boy, wash your wear." That's what he told me. I woke up laughing, so I guess I was the only, my wife got the joke. Anyhow, we backed him up, and he had this guy, Jack Lambert, and he did all of, you know, he did the vocals on all of his old hits. You know, Bob's voice got lost in the 30s or something, but he always had a real fine singer, Tommy Duncan being one of them. Here's one. I'm just going from here to yon, folks, and I hope you don't mind some old songs. But,
bring it on, bring it on.
All right, here we go. Did you hear that lonesome whippoorwills? He sounds too blue to fly. It seems he's lost his will to live, and I'm so lonesome I could cry. Silence of a falling star lights up a purple sky. Little moon just went behind the cloud to hide his face and cry. Did you hear that lonesome whippoorwill? He sounds too blue. It seems he's lost his will to live, and I'm so lonesome I could cry. That old midnight train is winding and low as time goes crawling by. As I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. Did you hear that lonesome whippoorwill? He sounds too blue to fly. He seems he's lost his will to live, and I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm so lonesome I could cry. You know, I got sidetracked. I'd sidetracked myself, you know. I'm just bad about that. You just have to overlook it. Anyhow, we were back on that tour in 1967. We ended up in California, Long Beach, Fresno. Well, it was Fresno. We had a bunch of dates, but it was Fresno that was the jukebox that I got to hear this song. We always went to some country joint and sat in with the band. They always wanted to sit in because we're from Nashville. So, of course, they didn't say Nashville out there out west, but Nashville. They always said it's a proper. Anyhow, during a break, band break, this song came on the jukebox, and I thought, oh, it's so cool. When Stewart was the artist, this is a song. It's such a pretty world today. Just look at the sunshine. The day and every day since I met you. It's such a pretty world today. Just knowing that you're mine. Happiness is being alone. you. And though the rain may fall, my skies will all be blue. Divine, look closer now, the sun will come shining through. It's such a pretty world today, just knowing that you're mine. And happiness is being close to you. Happiness is being close to you. You know, it might have been Bakersfield, because that was one of the dates, but I think it was Fresno. Bakersfield, well, just like Auburndale's had a lot of talent come out of it, you know. I'm proud to say, some of the best in the world. But anyhow, Bakersfield is one of those. Well, and Stewart, he used a guitar player named Merle Haggard one time, and before that he used a guitar player named Buck Owens. You know, Buck Owens taught his fiddle player how to play guitar just like him, just like him. But you would never know. You know, he's great. His name was Don Rich. And he was the heart and soul of Buck Owens' music. He was killed tragically on a Harley. And the soul went out of Buck's music. It absolutely broke his heart. I could see the difference. Back then he was a regular on Hee-Haw, and no longer did he have his band. He didn't have Don Rich. You know, there's a time Buck Owens had the best band around. I mean, really. They were a butt-kicking band. You know, in Nashville they were still playing kind of quiet and, you know, easy like. And boy, this band was kicking butt. They had a Mexican drummer named Willie Cantu, which he had to leave the stage for a while because of the Vietnam War. But anyhow, I mean, I can't really blame him. But anyhow, Tom Bromley, the steel player, who I just happened to know, and I knew his brothers too. Their father was a famous songwriter. He wrote I'll Fly Away and Turn Your Radio On, a few of those wonderful writers. But anyhow.
A joint Damn You Maggot, Asper Lounge production in association with Stuck in the Vinyl Again Records, an exclusive imprint of Sarcastic Cheeseburger Pictures.